Right then, Manchester United and Antony links are not going away. And if anything, they seem to be hotting up. And it seems like Gakpo's an option as well. But I get the impression that Antony is our plan A and potentially Gakpo might be the plan B. Right then, why? Why does Ten Hag want Antony? Yes, they've got a prior existing relationship from having played from him. But specifically, why? What is he going to bring to Old Trafford? That's what I'm here for. That's what we're going to look into. And that's what we're hopefully going to dig down into with this video. So I've already done a video, which is the worry with Antony. And I've been doing this season to look at both sides. Did it with Ten Hag, the worry with Ten Hag, and then obviously the pros of Ten Hag as well. And I think just sort of focusing on trying to find what everyone thinks is a bad thing and then what everyone thinks is a positive is something like gives you a bit of a balance, especially when you cover both sides. Sometimes a deal happens, you don't actually get a chance to do both sides of it. But with Antony, I've already done the worry with Antony, and now I think it's time to do the case for Antony. So it seems Ten Hag is absolutely dead set on bringing him, and he's known for flair and dribbling ability, dazzling sort of defenders when he goes past them, the sort of player that will get the fans off their feet at Old Trafford. He's quite inventive and intelligent and brave, I would say, when he's running with the ball in the final third. And he's one of the most skillful players in Europe. He is capable of the jaw-dropping. United's social media team are going to absolutely fall in love with the guy. And he is the type of player that screams highlights. He plays with a bit of a calculating maturity, though. And he's not just someone who runs down blind alleys and tries a spectacular for the sake of it. There is there's an unpredictability to the way he plays as an observer, but I actually think he uses the unpredictability to be quite cold and calculating, and dare I say it, almost a little reminiscent of Luis Suarez, not in terms of his body movements, but in terms of the way he was unpredictable in a calculating fashion. Does that make sense to anyone, or am I just talking utter wibble? We'll see, I guess. His acceleration from a standing start is ridiculous. He's got brilliant balance, good lower body strength. It means that he remains on his feet even if people put him under heavy pressure. He's going to need that because tackles in the Premier League are going to be a little meatier than he's used to in Eredivisie. And he's a hard worker with really good endeavour. And it's the type of player that wins the ball back after he's lost it. I think that's one of the most redeeming qualities that I think Ten Hag is going to want him in the team for. He's obviously got that sort of South American edge to him, the competitiveness, the hunger, like a bit of a ruthless kind of streak. His left foot's an absolute wand. His main weakness is being that he's maybe a little bit one-footed, and he almost exclusively looks to cut in. But Mo Salah's got that, and he's done all right. A bit like Gakpo, he made an excellent start to this season. He's got 4 goal contributions in 3 apps, 2 goals, 2 assists. In his time at Ajax, got 42 goal contributions in 82 games, 24 goals, 22 assists. So there's a real balance to what he brings. He's not just goals, not just assists. He's both, literally both. United and Ajax seemingly have a good relationship when it comes to transfers. Don't know if that's anything to do with Van der Sar being CEO, or if he... Obviously, we brought in Martinez this year. Do they want to sell us another player? I mean, for the money being quoted, I'm sure they do, to be honest. I don't think this is a deal too complicated to get done. As it stands right now, at the time of recording, it's all but, look, we've got a price, United meet the price. Everything seems like it's agreed with Antony. It's a case of, can we get him over the line? He definitely has a good relationship with Ten Hag. He knows his system, and he knows what that demands. The interesting thing is going to be, where does he fit in? If everybody's fit and everybody's in form, does Antony play off the right? I think he does. So what for Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford? Is it one? Is it the other? Is one of them going to feature down the centre? Is Antony going to feature down the centre? Very, very, very interesting sort of conundrum is developing with some of the players that he's got in that sort of system. And it'd be very interesting to see how he manages it. Now, I'm all for it because you've got multiple competitions. You need depth to be able to compete deep into those. So I'm happy for us to add into that area. I think the striker is the area that we need the most. But it looks like we could be going for Antony as a priority and maybe Gakpo if we fail. So it'll be very interesting to see how this is all going to play out. But it does look like Antony is the big name on Ten Hag's list right now. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, five-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.